Across to Mubina, the other stock in focus has been PC Jeweler. Mubina, what's the key takeaway?
Well, clearly the Shein and PC Jewelers is off, and how it's gone 75% from its all-time high level, currently trading at a level of almost about 110 odd rupees. Of course, today the stock price has whipsawed considerably. In just the last 6 days, we've seen half of PC Jeweler really been eroded in terms of the stock price. We've lost about 18,000 crore rupees in market capitalization as well. Now, essentially the entire story behind PC Jewelers kick-started back when the connection with Vakrangi sort of surfaced, and since then PC Jewelers has been on a steady downtick. That is something that one must watch out for. Apart from that, another trigger for the stock has been Fidelity, which sold about a 46.8 lakh share stake that it had in the company. So it's reduced the stake to just about 7.04%. The other reason for the fall is the speculation over relations with Vakrangi, which I already flagged off. And one of the promoters seems to have gifted about a 2% stake that they owned to a relative. So there is a lot of contention and a lot of noise in relation to that news piece as well. We have connected with the promoter, with the CFO several times in the past, today as well, and they continue to maintain that it's business as usual for PC Jewelers. They have continued to open their stores. They have opened stores in April. They continue to open stores, or rather in March, they continue to open stores in April as well. In fact, they plan to open another 25 stores in 2018. The promoter and group continue to hold the stake in the company. They have announced their buyback, and more importantly, the CFO has also said that there has been no questioning or no sort of inquiries sent in by the CBI to the company, to the management either at this point of time. So essentially they themselves are a bit perturbed by the reason because of which they are essentially seeing the stock price. If we look at the financials, the 5-year CAGR basis, the sales has been pretty healthy at 20% odd. Profits as well have grown 13%. So at this point of time, the fundamentals do not sound of any red flags. But of course, the next big trigger will be, like I said, the buyback and the board meeting to be held on the 25th of May. All eyes will be on that.
And Mubina, what's really interesting is, and I was just reading this before the show, we've seen the stock fall 83% nearly from the high point in January. But I want to just understand from you, is it correct the promoters have also made it clear that they're not going to participate in this buyback program?
Well, that's at least what reports are indicating at this point of time, that the promoters are not going to participate in the buyback. They have been holding about a 60% odd stake in the company, and it seems like the promoters will continue to do so. But of course, at this point of time, what has been notified to the exchanges is that the buyback is well on track. There's no plan to drop that, and they still do have sufficient cash on the books.